Time for my morning granola. Take 1 cup granola, add a bunch of water. It has coconut milk built into it. Stir and eat. I've already had my coffee and taken apart the stove and ready to start packing up in about 10 minutes. It's 7:30, so it looks like I'll hit the trail at 8 again. Now, after getting up at 6:15, I didn't manage to hit the trail until 8:40. I don't know why, just really inefficient. Anyway, I'm going to try to find the cliffs where I think I might have lost my sandal. Look for it there. Won't spend too long. And then keep going. Won't get that far today since I started so late. Well, I think I understand why my first full day I only did about 12 or 13 miles. The territory here is so rocky. You spend so much time stepping over every little stone. This is not the trail, but it's not far off. And I don't know if I'm going to find my sandal, but that's okay. I'll manage. And I just heard a red-bellied woodpecker in the background. Check out the view. It's almost 1 o'clock and I've done about 28,000 steps. It's pretty quiet on trail. I have not met any through hikers. I did stop and talk to an AT volunteer, David, who was using a handsaw to saw some of the limbs off a fallen tree so that people could get over it. And he told me he's 72. He hiked the trail back in 1973, and he said everyone on trail who does the whole trail finds that the trail teaches you what you need to know. Here is a very well preserved wall, so maybe it's just a place to mark private property. I've also been hearing a lot of gunshot over there. It's like there's a target range or something, because there's every minute there's like a volley of 100 or 200 shots, and then pause, and then another volley of 100 and 200 shots. Seems to go in threes, and then maybe a 5 or 10 minute pause between. I've been hearing it for 20 minutes so far. This is the river where I walked through in my sandals and promptly lost one of the sandals, which I have not found. I stopped here for lunch and I made myself beet hummus, and it's really good, delicious. What I haven't shown much of in the videos so far is stuff like this, because it's just such grueling work that you don't even think of photographing it. But this is basically a staircase up to the ridge from the highway. And by the way, I got through the river with no wet feet. Hooray! It's amazing a forest can even grow in all this rock. And that's what I've been walking through for most of today. So I'm just about 1,000 feet from Penmar, where I put in, and I think I'm gonna call it a trip. I've had a great time, but it's been kind of quiet since the weekend ended. I haven't met any through hikers today, and very few other hikers. And other than the one nice conversation with David, it's been kind of a lonely time. So I think it's probably better to do a section hike in an area where you know there's going to be lots of through hikers going through, and you can meet them at shelters and have a good chat with them and so on. Also, there's a pretty bad rainstorm happening tomorrow. It's going to rain all day in Pennsylvania, and finally I've been told that Pennsylvania is nicknamed Rocksylvania by through hikers because it's so rocky, and the rocks today have been bad enough. I'm not sure I want to do 2 or 3 more days of that. Anyway, lots of good stuff learned on the trip, and it's been a great experience, but I think I'm going to come home and hang out with people and have fun.